have just let it go. Let it go. She's already rich. She should have let it go and sorted it out outside.
Oh, forget the words. Feeling the mood. Oh yeah. Forget the words. The way you shake it, feeling the groove. The way you carry it, but don't be gone. Bring it back, cause everything's up and make we start to relate, yo. Bring it back, cause everything's up and make we start to relate, yo. We are turn up.
Hi guys, it's a girl Lela Matams, also known as Gelowapa Z, girl from Zambia. If today is the first time that you have visited my YouTube channel, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button so that you can be notified each time I upload videos. So today is an interesting topic. I will be talking about James Charles and Tati Westbrook. I've been observing a lot of things that are going on between the two of them, and I kept my cool because I wanted to give an analysis based on life issues. So for those of you who are new to this topic, you might not know who Tati is and who James is. James is a YouTuber who is a makeup artist. I actually met James through YouTube, obviously, videos and everything. I came across one of his videos and James was reviewing some makeup products. That's how I came across him. I didn't know about Tati at all until this subscriber count challenge, which is going on YouTube, started. So with Tati, I went to her YouTube channel to see what was going on, and I also noticed she's also into makeup, but there wasn't much for me to observe from there because I never really followed her before. So that's all. That's a brief history between the two of them. And what I know from what I have observed, my personal observation is that Tati helped James Charles, who was a struggling YouTuber. He first started posting videos on Instagram, and then he started a YouTube channel. His first video is there, and Tati, who was already into makeup and YouTubing, helped him grow his channel. And on most of her videos, she would mention James Charles, James Charles, James Charles, James Charles. She really helped him to grow as a YouTuber. But even though she helped him, he got more subscribers than she did. He had 16 million subscribers. She had only about 7 million at the time when their argument started. I've only seen her having 7 million, but now her subscriber count has gone up. As of today, it could be 10 million now. And his subscriber count has gone really down to say 13 million. People are desubscribing. So in history, he has made history among people, YouTubers who've had people leaving their channel. He's made history by losing 2 million. I think was it in 24 hours or in 2 days. He lost more than 2 million subscribers. So I looked at James Charles' apology on his YouTube channel, and I looked at Tati's version of the story. And I must say, I know there are people who are really good fans of Tati. They respect this woman. I also respect her. But when I saw her video of her talking about James Charles, how she helped him and all those things, you don't bring such to the social media. Reason being that people are already attached to you, Tati, as a brand. So if you now tell them about what is going on, because you and James Charles, that is a personal relationship. It has been a personal relationship, which is obviously outside business. But Tati coming out, talking about, how she helped him and she just felt betrayed and everything. The person was rude, disrespectful, and so many things were said in that video. It's there on her channel. I just felt Tati knew if she came out like that, that would destroy James' career. That's her mission. I don't care what anybody thinks on this part, but Tati knew if she comes out, it would destroy James Charles' career. And it has really worked, because for her to come out immediately, her video is over 34 million views. Actually, immediately she came out, people started desubscribing from and subscribing from James Charles' channel. And when he did his own version, apologizing and saying all sorts of things, his thumbs down was 2.1 million the last time I checked the video. And I was surprised. I have never come across a video having thumbs down of 2.1 million. Like, James Charles has really made history on that part. So he said, he was sorry, he's traveling, he's on holiday and everything, and people didn't believe his version of the story. But this is my analysis. Yes, Tati came out to complain about James Charles and his betrayal, and the betrayal that is happening, apparently, guys, for those of you who are new to this whole story, apparently James Charles signed a deal which gave him money, and he was sponsoring advertising, promoting a product that was against a competitor, against Tati. So Tati felt betrayed that somebody she has helped grow his channel, grow on YouTube, have endorsement, have his own makeup line, has suddenly betrayed her by advertising a product that was competing against Tati. Yes, she has all the right to complain. She has all the right to feel betrayed. She has all the right to feel let down. But this is what I have to say. That is life. That is life. In this life, we help people, and people that we help often let us down. That is why, as an individual, don't put 100% trust that a person you help, you love, you cherish will never let you down. No. People let you down. And for those of you who are there talking and trashing James Charles, judging him, my own comment for you guys is that if you were in James Charles' shoes and you were given such a deal where you get lots of money, majority of you will do it. Majority of you will promote it. It's just that you're not in his shoes. That's why you are able to judge this person. That's why you're able to feel why she did do such to such a person who helped him. It's easy. But for me, I'll say this: business is business. And that's why it's not good to mix friendship and business. Yes, James should have gone to tell Tati before he started promoting the product. He should have informed her. But remember, James is being paid to advertise the product. He's not doing it for free. He was being paid to advertise that product on his Instagram, wherever. He was being paid. That's why his Instagram post had the ad symbol there, meaning the product, whatever he was advertising, he was paid to promote that product. Maybe in the beginning they should have had lined up things, about their relationship. If you are promoting anything, don't promote this and that. But it feels like Tati was really touched, and social media was the only place she could come to destroy James. In my opinion, that was a wrong move she made, in my personal opinion. And James too had to save himself by coming to the media to say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. Then there's a guy who came out to confess about the relationship he had with James Charles. Where is he coming from? For what? What is the relationship between him and James? What is it got to do with what is going on between Tati and James? Everybody wants to ride on James's fame. That's why he came out. Why didn't he come out before the Tati and James incident? So you have to be careful, guys, when you're trying to support things, sharing stories that you don't even know the real motive of people behind them sharing their stories. And I want to talk about the aspect of humility. For people who are starting anything and somebody helps you, it could be a YouTuber, somebody helps you from scratch, and you decide to pay them back with evil. Of course, it's not good for you to pay people back with evil. But there's one thing I would like to say: remain humble in all your days, whether famous, whether poor, whether rich. I've seen James Charles videos from when he started. He was such a sweet boy, lovely boy, to this loud, arrogant young man. And obviously the money, the fame, everything has got into his head. And there's also another thing that in my opinion, I thought, James is 19 years old. He's a kid. Tati should have handled him as a baby, as a child. Took him, she should have asked him to go to his house, have a chat, talk about these things, and not bring it to YouTube. Because Tati is a mature woman who's competing and fighting with a 19-year-old. He's only 19. He started YouTube a few years ago as a teenager. He's still a teenager. He's still got childish manners. He's still got childish brains. He's not yet mature. He hasn't yet grown. And for people who are trashing him that his career is ended, his career won't end. James Charles is only 19. He will recover. Other products will endorse him. He's got his makeup line. He's got other things that are going on. Don't be happy or celebrate when people are facing such a huge storm in their lives. I saw a lot of people celebrating, they're happy, they were doing subscriber count, counting James Charles' subscriber count, but that doesn't change the bank balance. James Charles is still rich. He still has money in his bank account. Whether you or me like it or not, the boy is rich. He's a millionaire. What will 2 million subscribers do to him? Nothing. He's still got 13 million subscribers. So your business should be about reflecting on their relationship. What if it was me? Would have I betrayed Tati that way? Of course you would have. Many people would do so. Only a few people would never betray Tati like James Charles has. And there's the aspect of people shading James, saying all sorts of things on social media. And I'm thinking, okay, do people fight other people's battles? That's Tati's battle, not your battle. Yours is to learn from this. We've got friends that we mingle with. Are they loyal friends? Are we loyal to our friends? That's why humility is very important. That's why loyalty as a person is very important in your life, to see and trust the people who are around you. Are they trustworthy people? Are they people that will never let me down? Majority will let you down. I'll give you an example of myself. I always like to give practical examples. I'll give you an example of myself. I had a friend of mine who fell in love with a man, but that person had a wife. And because she was in love with this person, she chose the friendship between me and her to break and chose to date that guy. Unfortunately, that is how life is. And because of that, me and that person were no longer friends. She's moved on with her life. She's with the same person, destroyed the other lady's marriage. She's happy with the person. They've had even a child together. And this same person who was very close to me, the same one who betrayed my other friend, this same person who betrayed me, attended my former partner's wedding. And she is close to his wife today. This is somebody who was supposed to be my close friend. She was supposed to be loyal to me. I introduced her to the community of Ghanaians in that community where we lived. She never knew any of them. I brought her from wherever she was in Wales, and I brought her to the town where we lived near London. But she chose to betray me by going for someone, and after that cut off our friendship. She chose love over our friendship. So people choose. To her, that was what she wanted. She wanted love. She wanted somebody who could be with her. Yes, she fell in love with the wrong person. The person was married to somebody else from Ghana. And she aimed at making sure she was with that person. And she is with that person, though he has not officially married her. But what am I trying to say? I told her the truth. I told her, don't go for this person. This person is with this person, and this person he's with is my friend. And because of that, we are no longer friends. And she's proud to say we're no longer friends. So friends choose where they want to be. They choose who they want to be with. They choose what to promote. I've seen friends, we call them frenemies, some of them. I've seen friends who are friends with your enemies. They even know you're enemies with this person, but they are friends with your enemies. But you can't stop people from doing what they want to do. So with Tati, she should have just let it go. Let it go. She's already rich. She should have let it go and sorted it out outside social media. I know her videos have been uploaded without any adverts on, so that she should show that she's there to talk the real story without making money off the story. But coming on YouTube was a big mistake. It was a big mistake. It was a big mistake. And I know James will still recover his career. And I wish Tati the very best with her career, with everything she does. She will obviously continuously be successful. That's a fact. That reminds me of certain people who can be so humble when they live especially in the diaspora where we live, and say this person maybe is still trying to find their feet in the Western world. Majority of them can be really, really humble. They'll play loyal when they have no place to stay, they are homeless, they're still trying to sort out their working documents and everything. They are really, really loyal. And guess what happens after they stabilize? Majority leave you. They don't need you. You are just a stepping stone to their success, to where they wanted to be. And in my personal journey, I've helped so many people, accommodated so many people that would even vouch they would never let me down, but they have. So I've learned one thing in life: always leave room for disappointment. People will let you down. People will fail you, whether you like it or not. So even Tati, I know she was really emotional about the whole thing, because obviously she looked at James Charles as a son. How can he do this to me? But remember, blood is thicker than water, but friendship is water. It's water. It's just like a paper. That's why friendship flies like a wind. And because he himself probably doesn't value Tati that way, that's why he was able to do it. Because if he valued Tati, he could have gone to her to say, Tati, this is what I'm trying to promote. What do you think? Are you okay with it? And if Tati was not okay with it, or if maybe Tati thought, okay, you can go ahead, but give me a share. But he obviously went the other way. And that's what he went the way that most people would go. The guy that came out talking about the relationship between him and James Charles, the video has been deleted. And even though the video has been deleted, I've seen loads of people sharing it on social media, on YouTube, because obviously they had downloaded the video. He wasn't even allowed to film. In the US, that part of the US where he lives in the state, you are not allowed to film anybody minus their consent. That could put him in big problems. And that is why for me, I didn't even want to take any of their videos and upload on my channel, because I didn't want anybody asking YouTube to take it down or strike or anything after so many views. I would rather talk about this matter like this.
The most awesome concluding part is that Tati and James Charles have reconciled. The moral of the story is, don't be involved in feuds that happen between friends. They are now friends.
So to everyone out there, don't put your heart 100% in any friendship and expect loyalty. Loyalty is very rare. And when you're disappointed, pick yourself up. That's life. I've been punched many times with disappointments, but I have picked myself up, and I look back and I say, thank God for that disappointment, because it has made me into a better person. It has made me to be an achiever. It has made me into being a go-getter. So rather than you celebrating the downfall of James Charles, you should be reflecting on your life. What if it was me? What if it was me that people were celebrating that I'm falling down? Why should we be celebrating when somebody's subscriber count is going down? Tomorrow he'll bring out a product that will add more subscribers. Another day he'll be in a movie that will make him a millionaire and he will have more subscribers from different countries. So don't celebrate someone's downfall. Don't be there doing subscriber counts, live YouTube. It's not worth it. It's a girl Elamatams, also known as Gelawapa Z. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel. Keep it locked.